Gunhawks issue 1 heads to 1914 Arizona, where Sheriff of Clearwater Dean the Deadman Donnelly faces down a group of bandits. The standoff comes to a head and Dean draws on them, killing 2 of them. The final one manages to shoot Dean in the arm as they themselves are shot by Dean, but they still manage to escape the sheriff. Under the blazing sun, Dean heads back to town, which is in the thralls of a massive expansion. The expansion is thanks to Dean turning Clearwater into a respectable town thanks to the dozens of bounties he has claimed, putting the money there to build new buildings in the town, like a schoolhouse, where Dean's wife works as a school teacher. Stopping by the sheriff's office, Dean learns that fellow deputy took his wife Colleen out to his ranch. Dean wants Jacob to gather a posse and scout the south trails for the bandit who escaped him, since there may be more coming. Heading to the ranch, Dean finds Colleen working away in the house. Colleen asks if Dean brought the cake she left with Jacob, but before she can get an answer, she sees his wounds. Colleen gets to work tending to the wounds, and Dean says that she shouldn't be out at the ranch alone since it's dangerous. Dean wonders if they should move east to Chicago or Philadelphia, and Colleen wants to know what's got Dean so spooked, and he reveals that the soldaras tried to ambush him, and they are the same ones from the villa his contingent were at during the Mexican Revolution. Colleen says that she never cared about what happened during the revolution and Dean's past, and knows the kind of man Dean is now. Dean says that when he was a gunfire, he was hired to work with Presidente Huerta's militia, and they had info on Paco Villa's hiding place. Going there, Dean and his men were attacked by the soldaras, and they killed everyone, continuing to hunt 12 remaining soldiers down until they kill every one of him, with Dean being the last. Dean says that he is going to have Jacob take Colleen to Phoenix, where they will meet later and head on out to Kansas City and start a new life. Colleen wants him to go with her now, but Dean says that he needs to protect the town of Clearwater. Knowing he needs to hunt down the final soldera, Dean takes Colleen back to town, getting her to pack her things. Once in town, the mayor tries to introduce Dean to R.J. Collins, a reporter from Chicago who has been told by the mayor about Dean's past exploits. Dean isn't interested as Jacob races back into town, alerting him to 50 bandits heading their way. Dean orders Jacob to get some wagons together and block the main road and set up a firing line, but Jacob is suddenly shot dead by the soldera hunting Dean. Dean hunts down the woman bandits, who tells him that the battle is ending one way, Dean's death. Dean tries to tell her that what he did was during the war and it was just a job he was hired for. As the riders arrive in town and open fire on the citizens, the woman bandit shoots Dean, who also shoots the woman. Dean approaches the woman, cocking his gun as she says that he is worse than any of them and he believes in nothing. Dean, however, gives up his gun, taking the woman on her word that she will have her people spare the town if Dean goes with her. Heading outside, the attack is stopped as Dean and the woman head off out of town, never to return. Gunhawks issue 1 was a really great celebration of Marvel's 80th anniversary by resurrecting the old Gunhawks brand for a new anthology series. The first issue was a great self-contained story that was full of Old West goodness. I always loved a great Western story, and this was no different, teasing us with a main character who had a troubled and bloody past that we are given hints to throughout the story in some really awesome ways. Just classic Western stuff. Hopefully with games like Red Dead Redemption 2 being a big hit this year, this book will reach more people who want more of that Wild West goodness that that game delivered, and this is definitely a book that will deliver on that front. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.